Aloha and welcome back to Ask Kumu. It's been a while and I thought I'd take a moment to answer some of the great questions that have been coming through lately. In this case, a question that probably applies to more than just one person. So rather than just answering a single individual, I'll try to provide a response that perhaps many of you might be able to benefit from. So today's question has to do with introspection. Of course, this introspection is related to Ho'oponopono and about working with our subconscious memories, those memories that are really the causes of our pilikia, our problems. These memories are embedded and are stored in our unihipili, our inner child, the lower self. So to access these memories, it requires us to be quiet, to listen, the act of introspection. Now, when you do introspection, like anything else, you want to do it after you've done your cleansing or while you're going through the cleansing process. You've asked for protections, you've entered into the process of Ho'oponopono. You've done your mana breathing process so that you are charged and have energy. But the introspection process is really one of listening. So the question came up that while during the introspection, you don't get anything, you don't hear anything. In particular, with an item of interest or concern you might have. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that nothing is there. If anything, at the moment, perhaps the question wasn't clear. Your unihipili is not quite sure what you're really asking. Or it may be something that isn't relevant to the topic at hand. So don't always presume, or at all, ever, that simply because your unihipili is quiet, that there's nothing to cleanse with. But instead, it may be asking you to rethink your question. In a particular case, the question of introspection was related to the idea that one's family member, a mother, a father, or someone may be experiencing a health condition. And believe me, like you, our families all have health conditions, so I'm not speaking out of school here. But let's just say a family member has health conditions and you're concerned about them and you are doing the cleansing to ask to provide healing for them. Well, that's fine and well, but keep in mind that what you're asking for is what's bothering you about their condition. Yes, I'm concerned about my family member's condition, but the Ho'oponopono process always starts with us first. So the question we'd be asking ourselves is, what is it about me that's allowing me to see my experience, what my loved one is experiencing? What is this causing me, this fear, this anxiety, these aspirations to heal, to fix them? The question is about me, not about them. And so you may not get anything from introspection when your question is what's going on with them, because frankly, that's not your business, that's their business. So asking about yourself is critical. What is it that I am experiencing as a result of seeing my loved one go through these things? And what is it that I can do to get out of their way or to make their healing and their progress smoother or less burdensome or less painful? I hope that makes sense. So if you aren't getting anything, you may be asking the wrong question, or maybe you aren't asking the appropriate question, the pono question. And always keep in mind is that we're being triggered by things outside, including the well-being of our family members. And so when we're triggered by that, the question to ourselves is, what is it that's triggering me? What's that emotion? What is that thing I may have done in the past to create this condition that's allowing me to see what I'm seeing? Please forgive me for whatever that was that created this condition, that you now have to experience this so that I can learn this lesson or that I can get out of the way. At any rate, that's one way of looking at this question of introspection and perhaps not getting anything when you're doing the process. I hope that helps. For the time being, be well. Always listen and ask the right questions. Aloha. Ahoy ho. Till the next time.